Hello there, Jaxir here, and tonight I'm going to play BlackDesert online. Even though it's going to look like more like a Striker preview. Because yeah, Striker is what I play right now. Since I played the game called Final Fantasy 14 yesterday, I'm in the mood for something a little more fast-paced. This game is I'm kind of distracted. Like the class I'm playing, the sort of warrior guy, some therapist guy, he's called Striker, but just your typical stereotype monk in Final Fantasy. Not in Final Fantasy, because there's a monk too, I'm meant to say. Massive multiplayer online genre. So this is a martial artist, usually it's a monk or something. Here is Striker. And like you have all these kick-ass moves, and he has a lot of combos compared to other classes. Like anything you do, he has some sort of new combo into it. And yeah, in comparison to Final Fantasy, this game is much more reactive. Like you have to do something global cooldowns are not an issue, and even if your skill goes onto an actual cooldown, you're not really know it sometimes, because there are of course some skills that I'm able to use there on cooldown, but there are other skills that you can simply spam. But it's more profitable to just switch between cooldowns, because if the spell is off cooldown, it has some various effect onto it. They are called Hutu warriors. And that's the thing, this world is a two-world game. Like whatever I see over there, covered in mist, I can go there. I can literally go everywhere. I will open this huge map and you see all of this crazy stuff all over the place, and that's not even the whole world. You can use boats to sail the sea, to hunt the whales, to go wherever you want. You have workers that work for you, gathering supplies. You can go to the world, gather supplies for yourselves. You can craft. You can manage warrior things. You can be a trader. You can be whatever the hell do you want, which is redeemed by absence of dungeon. There are no real dungeons in this game. It's just one big world that the game is spawning into, and you're going to live here now. Take care, we're not going to hold your hand, we're not going to tell you what to do, even though you have your generic quest giver, which is called Black Spirit, and you're dragging him along with you, but it's not like you're going from point A to point B to do something. Just whatever the hell you want. But even though we're not telling you what to do, if you're not going to do the right things, you will be stuck in place. And in the game like this, it's actually possible to be stuck in place. You can literally do quests in one area and just live there. Even if you're not progressing your character level, you're progressing other things like life skills, like crafting, contribution points, energy if you are getting knowledge about the area. It's so much, it's overwhelming. And yeah, or you can just run around like me and kill stuff for fun. So that I have. I'm almost done with listening. Yeah. This even though it's a role-playing game, it does have that fighting game spirit. Just running around, just killing things in the fast-paced mode. There are no global cooldowns, there is no tough targeting. Everything is wanted to kill you. It can be hard sometimes. Why are you lagging now? Excuse me. Okay. So some classes can like block the attacks, some other classes like this one or the ninja one, they can rely only on being able to dodge things. Are you enslaving those guys to like chop the ore for you here, guys? That's not good. Don't worry, the savior is here to free you all. This is some elite brawler. Looks like a mini boss. Think about bosses in here, there's raid bosses, not raid bosses, ward bosses, which are pretty similar to ward bosses in, for example, World of Warcraft, where everyone can hit him once and get the credit. And then there are some fighting monsters, which is like really high health pool like this guy. And you can dance around and they're usually slow. The other day I met a Cyclops in the forest and they were pretty tough. So the heavyweight is slowing you down. Click here to increase your... No, that's another element. You can buy things from the gesture, like to increase your carry weight, to increase your backspace, like the typical free-to-play. Even though the BlackDesert Online isn't exactly free to play because you have to buy the game. There's a like trial which is time limited thing. But I have a lot of stuff, so it's for me. So what I see here is a lot of weapons and they usually weigh the most. So I collected 1,500 of these punks that I can exchange for money. But even though I'm running slower now because instead of like I cannot carry anymore. I cannot carry anymore only if my inventory is full. But if my weight isn't great, I can still these sculptures. I can still like run around, so I run slower. The game is very strict with this. And let's level up something, I don't know what it was, but what I like about this game, even though it's mostly things that make your life a little bit harder, also gives a slight glimpse of realism, like the coin. Like you can see here, I have 500,000 silver coins, and they weight something, and you can exactly see how many my percentage is weighting me down from my coins. And so I can like deposit my coins into the storage in one of the cities, but it will be in that very city, not in all cities. And if you deposit any other goods, like if I deposit, for example, this key into the storage, it will be in the storage where I deposit it, instead of like being this interdimensional bug like in World of Warcraft. For example, you have you deposit thing in one bank and then you have it in all of the banks. Now, not like this. Yeah, actually, if you that's common practice. If you want to gather some sort of resources, because some region might be like rich for wood or ores, and you need to mine these resources, but you have your house with all necessary crafting stuff in the other city, which is like gathering other crucial resources for the crafting you need, then you can like hire a caravan that will transport your goods from one city to the other. And even though it does nothing good for you, except the feeling that the world is sort of living, it's breathing, and you have to manage your stuff. And even though it is a resource management, it is some sort of thing that is like making the world alive, believable, and you sort of like it. Like you can feel not like you are this badass who is running around stuffing all the coins he found into his pocket. No, you are that guy who is trying to manage everything, and you are this chief of all the workers you have. How my workers are doing, by the way? Yeah, all are hungry, except these two who are not working. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. It's probably not a good idea to check map at this location, because like spawn rate of the creatures can be high at times, because obviously I'm in the creature infested location at the moment, so they will be angry with me. What am I even doing? I have some sort of weapons incomplete. Oh, there we go. So I have archers and I need wizards. I have two. Let's go for that. There is an archer. I've been on this game can get very grindy, at least in the end levels. Like the end levels are from the 50% upwards, and level 56 you will have your awakened weapon, which is some sort of new weapon for your class to unlock some new abilities, essentially making your gameplay a little bit different. Not in case of Striker, because it still will be this martial attitude. Some characters like Ranger, for example, who has been the bowman, will get the sword and suddenly becomes some sort of melee, fast-paced warrior, that sort of stuff. And there is like samurai class. It's called something else, but it's essentially samurai class because they have a katana, which is called blade, and a bow. And suddenly as a awakened weapon they get a spear, which is sort of samurai iconic weapon as well. Even though if you say samurai, hey, it's katana, but no, they use spears, and they use spears a lot. But yeah, the gameplay is changing. You are from like the white slashing dude, you are suddenly the narrow attacking lancer. That's about it. But yeah, about the level 50 and onward, it's basically end game, and you are going to find bosses for the weapons you need and that sort of stuff. But the game doesn't start or end like that. That is not known a true level cap, even though like gaining levels above 60 is so slow that it's unrealistic to game. But yeah, there's no limitation to it, and you basically start playing from level 1. And from that one, you are just leveling everything. You are collecting contribution points, which are sort of points that you will get as a quest rewards instead of experience, because experience is mostly, it's rarely as a reward for the quest. It's mostly for the killing things. So there are some sort of quests that will give you some battle experience, but it's mostly contribution points, which is the sign of how useful you have been to the people around the world. And more the contribution points you have, more things you can exchange them for. And you have your cap of contribution points, and for them you are buying houses or you're renting things from the non-player characters. Like you can go to the guy and he will give you his fishing pole, and then you give it back and you will have your contribution points back. Or you buy a house for contribution points, and when you sell the house you have your contribution point back, so you're never losing them. So you're just rising your pool, so you can unlock more and more around the world. And contribution points are used to unlocking the nodes all around the world. So if you want to be trader, for example, then you will have to unlock all the roads. All the roads from one city to another, and then you can effectively trade it. Which trading is another thing. You can just travel the world with a bag on your back and buy goods in one city, sell it for profit in another city. And yeah, the game is really complex like that. It's like this mixture of the action game and the resource management, or what would I say? I call it a trading game, trading strategy, some sort of company simulator, where you are managing your workers, where you are managing where you want to trade, what you want to trade, what you want to mine, what you want to... What is happening? Oh god. I have no idea what it was. My game just frozen for sort of a couple of seconds there. Oh god. I'm getting so much stuff, I'm so slow right now. I can't do anything. One. Still... Oh, I have everything completed now. This is the guy I was talking about. It's your sort of quest giver, but it's not just that. It's like it's closely tied to the story, even though BlackDesert doesn't have this deep story. But the idea is that this sort of creature is called Black Spirit, and I don't know what it was exactly, or who he is, if he is some sort of god or something. But he's tied to you, and he is giving you quests because he just wants to be. Like stronger and stronger, and you are traveling around the world and you are killing bosses for him and killing things and helping people. And he has some unknown motives because he obviously isn't the good guy. He's not some sort of good protagonist. He isn't bad guy either. He usually makes you to help people, but he has his own reasons for it. Like, hey, these creatures, they're sick and they look pitiful, but we should kill them. Not because we are doing it for some sort of inquisitor who is there and talking bullshit about how sick they are and that they should deserve it, but because he just wants world to be clean and he wants you to rise in power. Because if you rise in power, he as well, because you are tied together. And the interesting thing is that if you start the game, the whole thing about Black Spirit you see is just this sort of black mist with two red eyes. And then after you defeat some bosses and get to the first place of power, or whatever I would call it, he suddenly has teeth, and then he has his little arms, and he's growing and growing and growing more as you travel the world with some nice cutscenes. And the conversation with him is sort of dubbed, but it's a weird dubbing because he is literally, how to put it, he's talking in a similar manner of the Sims characters do. If you've ever played the game The Sims, they have this Sims speech. They are effectively saying nonsenses over and over again, and he does the same thing. He has his own speech that doesn't make any sense, but at least it is something, you know, it is him talking, you know he is talking to you, and it's in sort of lifelike. If the other people, and by that I mean a non-player character, speak in the cutscenes, they are fully dubbed, so it's nice. Also, what you see here, it's not me running, it's me auto-running, because this game has auto-run feature, which can be pretty handy if you want to go to the location, to the general location where the monsters you want to hunt are, or you can set up your own waypoint and just let your character move there for you while you're managing your inventory and something like that. Even though it's like, yeah, this is not immersive and character is moving on its own, blah blah blah, I didn't like it. I kind of got used to it, and now I'm missing it in the other game. I cannot do that. Even though in other games, like World of Warcraft, you have auto-run, but it does not navigate you directly, so many times I have flown over the ocean and died of fatigue, and that wasn't good. But in here, you just set your point, and you go for coffee, for example, and the character will just go there and just wait there for you, and when you get back to the computer you can do whatever you want to do. Or you can, for example, talk to the microphone. You don't have to worry about if you are running by the right direction or something. Am I even going? It's over there, right? Close. Although, will I be able to deliver the quest if... I hope they won't tell me like my body is too heavy for that. Because I have those 3%... Fuck you guys. Oh, I'm in their territory. I'm in the middle of something. Because yeah, I accepted this as the node manager over there. And you see there is a node manager. In every, they call it nodes on demand. Cool. And cool again. And this is what I was talking about. If I was to open the map here, I'm going to see there is a node. And this is the node manager, because every node has its own node manager. And I could unlock this node if I wanted to. And I would be able then to mine the tin ore here if I would send a worker here. The workers, what is a nice touch is that you can see them in the world, just running from place A to place B and collecting resources for you. And even though if you are going to mine the iron, for example, for yourself, then you can mine like a couple of hundreds in an hour if you are truly dedicated. The miners will work at pace like 1 piece of iron per minute. But they are working constantly as long as you feed them. You feed them with beer. And there is no other feed for workers, so just work for beer. The game has even a background that tells you that they are paid from the taxes of the current city, and they are there just paid from the taxes because you obviously pay taxes. So the only cost is the initial hire of them, and then you have to feed them beer, and they will work for you free of charge because city is paying them, which doesn't kind of make complete sense, but at least hey, at least it's some sort of background that like justifies the fact that you buy them one time and then you feed them beer. That's all you have to do. They don't have any wages. Even though I wouldn't mind like giving them like silver coins instead of beer, because you have to cook the beer or buy on the marketplace, so it's essentially the same thing. But yeah, at least it's something. At least it's a reason why you have to collect potatoes so you could cook beer. Even though it must be a weird beer, it's good from potatoes, but whatever. I got the gold ingot and contribution experience with what I was talking about. Now he could be stronger opponents. You know, it would be cool to just be there, work for you, but the problem with this game is the quests will never stop. There are several quests that you can do only once per character, but they are not that common. It's more of how long cooldown on each quest is. So, of these quests, if I, for example, complete this quest with this character, I won't be able to complete it with my previous characters, unless it's a one-time quest, which can every character do once. But the quest will reset in like 24 hours or 30 hours, or some sort of that. Some quests have short cooldown, some have long cooldown. But if you are trying to clear your map, you won't be happy because the quest will eventually reappear all over again. And yeah, if you get lost in it, you will just be stuck in one location, doing everything for every stupid villager, and there is no way out. You just have to abandon it. You just have to abandon your multiplayer experience and just fuck it. I'm not going to clear this location. I'm just going forward. I will clear only the location that I like the location where I want to live. So I'm going to contribute there. And it would be cool if the contribution point would be tied to a certain area, but maybe it was the original idea of the developers, but I think they scattered it if it was their original idea, because yeah, it would be too complex, like way too complex. So you're just collecting contribution point all over the place, and it's shared between all your characters, which is another cool thing. And you just helping around the world, which in exchange help you. So it's a win-win. Oh, there's it. Now, like the problem with the auto running is that the trace is sometimes dragged through the bad direction. Like there, I would have to do all the circle instead of running through here. But considering the character is able almost always without collision or without any unnecessary stuck go to the place you want him to go, it's okay. So now you've seen some of the combat, like how fast-paced the combat is. Now I'm going to deliver the quest. I need to get to the safe location, because I decided, even though I kind of like the look of my striker, he looks sort of cool, but I don't know, I compare him to the ninja I created, which they are only two male classes I have. And I have Dark Knight, which is the female class only, I have Samurai Girl, I have Tamer, which is also only girl class, and I have Sorceress, which is, again, the classes are sadly gender-locked in this game. But yeah, my ninja is looking much better. So I will try to make this guy a bit more handsome. Let's see if I manage to do it. Like this world is alive. That's what I have to say to this. Like, this game is alive. You travel the road, you see all the workers and all the non-player characters just basically live there and just going from one node to another, doing their things. And obviously it's just NPC and it's all like preset, but the world looks alive. I was traveling the forest the other day, and then suddenly there was this huge tree ant who simply rose. He uprooted himself right in front of me, and luckily, thank God he wasn't aggressive, because he was so huge. He was, see this tower in here? I was like 2 times as big. He just emerged right in front of me and just walked swiftly through the forest, and it was almost like the Lord of the Ring experience, like 2 towers where the Ents were destroying the Iron Pass. It was exactly the same, like the same Ent like this. I was just running around the wilderness, and then suddenly there is flying dragon on the sky. It's awesome. So what do you have for me? I got the belt. Cool. I don't need the belt, and I'm not going to do that quest again. So I'm going to some safe location. I'm going to kill 3 ants over there, so my safe spot would be in here. Also mounts. Mounts in this game are simply amazing. I currently do not have a mount on me, so I have to eventually go for him or call him via the stable master. But the mounts have health and they can die. You can be revived for a price at the stable master or called to you. You need to feed your mount unless you don't want him to sprint. And you can level up your mount and you can catch and tame wild horses to make them your own mounts. And like the illustrious who's playing this game with me, she was so amazed by the horses. Like she said, the feel to it is they behave like real horses. It's not like you summon the mount, he will magically from some magic fart he will appear under your ass, and then it's basically just your character with improved move speed. Now in here it's regular thing. It's a mount, and you can tell immediately if you are just running fast or if you have a mount. The mount has its own level, it has its own skills that are random. You can breed mounts for a chance to get a improved version of the mount. And it's crazy. Just like everything in this game, it's so freaking complex. And they're amazing. And you can you have to remember where you left your mount. If not, you are basically screwed. You're lucky if some monster won't find it and kill it, because you won't have to pay for the resurrection of the stable master, even though it's not that costly, because it's just some couple of silver coins, but still. Or you can call it back to you via stable master. But if you are like in a general location of your horse, you can whistle, and the horse will find you, which is neat. Even though it's a very short location, and there apparently are some things in the cash shop that will significantly increase the range. Like the best thing is like half of the kilometer or 500 meters. But yeah, like the element of taking care of your horse is nice. And again, it's some extra work, but it's just if you go to the other MMO right after, it's very comfortable if you can just poof your mount out of the thin air and just ride where you need to go. But then again, if you're riding it, you just feel it's not the same. You just feel it's dull. It's just the movement speed to your characters. It's essentially, in other games, the mounts are buffs. Oh, Padelka is something. It means the cute ass in the if I would translate it. Yeah, I'm not in the international guild, so we are basically like Czech language or Slovakian language. Look at this ant here. It's so adorable. Like they're all fucking aggressive. But when I first met this guy with my another character, because my Dark Knight is higher level, even though I wanted to play a striker, so I changed my mind. But this guy's so fucking freaky. It's like, are you dying or what? It's almost feeling bad killing you, because look at how he's going. It's not even. It's ridiculous. I love this location very much. There are like these kind of ants absolutely everywhere, and there is obviously a quest to kill them that has been given to you by the spirit. And these are just little things. Oh, look at this. This is the ferocious weasel. I like those guys. They are cute, but I never been able to admire them very much because there are ants that want to kill you everywhere, so you basically have to fight. And even though they are cute and basically one is harmless, if there is more of them, then your hit points will slowly start to drop, so you have to do something about it. And this is the exact location where I have seen the biggest ant. Just look at this forest. It's gorgeous. It's the best forest I've seen in massively multiplayer online game ever. This is the best forest. Like, it looks like a regular forest. I haven't seen something like this in anything yet. Like, World of Warcraft has so little trees. If you take like the High Mountain, for instance, which is not a forest, but it looks good. It looks great. But as a forest itself, like Darnassus, Eldrazi whole location, or the what is it, Dark Shore? What is the area? And Dark Shore. I'm not quite sure. Or Duskwood. It's all like it's not. It doesn't have that foresty feel. This has. You can see the lightning. You can see the tiny brushes of the forest, and there's so many trees. And the engine of this game can render in the poor quality, but it still looks gorgeous if you look to the distance. I love it. I love this game very much just for this. Oh my god, there he is. It's him. You see it. You see it. There he is. There he strides, and he's fucking enormous. And he's not interactable. I cannot kill him. But just look at him. And if you go near him, you will see those voices that he makes. There he is. Leave me alone. Do you see? And do you hear it? Do you hear like the crackling of the wood? Like he is just striding around. It's amazing. I was chasing this dude down. I was wondering just for... I was like... Even if you kill me, I don't care. I just want to know what you are. If you are interactable, if not, if you're just this kind of like decoration, which he is just so awesome. It was. I never expected something like this to be here, and then suddenly the ground starts shaking and the roaring of the wood breaking and hustling of the leaves because there is this big ass trend. It's amazing. He's so big you can't even see him. Really. But yeah. I have a lot of quest mobs around here, but I just want to see the end. Because he really is amazing. Oh! There's a horse. This is the horse I could catch. He's running away, obviously. Doing that sugar. Look at his face. It's exactly what you would imagine and to be. This is look at him. Fuck off, you girl. Another thing, if you have your interface, you can like add filters. So you can make everything blur. It's like this, but then you see only your character, which is good for a screenshot of the character. But if you want the environment, do this. Look at this guy, how amazing he is. It's awesome. Oh my god. Alright. Let's continue my journey to the village that is called Trent. This was some sort of treant, I don't know. Oh, leave me alone, guy. These ones I have to kill. Oh god, he's down. How are you so tough, guy? There you go. Striker events. Striker seal. Oh, yeah, there is still event of strikers going on. Because striker is a new class. And there are rewards for leveling him at the moment. I think I remember there were even rewards for leveling Dark Knight when I first started, and I obviously picked the Dark Knight class. And my Dark Knight playthrough is beautiful, but since Alastrius is playing Dark Knight herself, I thought it would be better if I will play something else, just for the diversity. Sometimes this like Kung Fu warrior seems out of place in this world, that even though it is Korean grinding MMO, it is this whole Western fantasy city, Western medieval fantasy city. So like karate chopping things seems out of place sometimes, but it is compensated by fun. I'm having fun with this class. Music is sometimes inconsistent if you are changing locations, but I can live with that. Oh god, what are you telling me? I'm level 59, congratulations on your achievement. Yeah, this is one thing that bothers me. It's like, at least once per day you will have to deal with this sort of information screen that will pop out of the sudden to tell you what you can do now that you are finally level 50, and why did you take so long, that sort of stuff. Alright, so where can I deliver this? Western gun camp for Rutum Sentry. None of this I can do. I can sell these things. I can sell all these weapons. I would get more on the marketplace for the weapons, but currently my marketplace is so stuffed that I cannot put more things in there, so... Oh, can I go surrender? You're my savior. No.
Potions.
So, alright. Yeah. The game will politely attend to you if you're trying to sell item that would be better sold on the marketplace. And there's another thing about the marketplace. What I like about this game is that you cannot influence the price. There is a... Usually there is sort of a range from to you can sell it, and you cannot sell it lower or higher. So basically players are forced to sell things for what the things are really worth, which, considering the most materials, for example, cannot be traded directly between players. So the game enforces some sort of stable economy onto players, and it might be like, some people may say it's a disadvantage and that people cannot really influence what they're doing and blah blah blah, but in fact it just prevents any sort of scam. And even things from the cash shop items can be sold on the marketplace for the predefined prices. So it kind of reminds sort of work of token, for example, because instead of token you just buy a premium game time or some pretty dress or something like that. There is a lot of cosmetic things in the cash shop, and mostly cosmetic things, and then you can just sell it and you will get a lot of silver coins for that, and the people who's buying it, who has a lot of silver coins, will get the thing from the shop what I need. So it's again a win-win situation, just like with the Battle.net token. So what can I do to reduce my weight even more? I will sell this, because I'm going to gain more of these. Lucky branch, hard timber fragment, and hard tree bark. I will be gaining this. Another thing, there are 3 basic things that you gain from the killing of monsters. First, there are trade things, which we can see if I call this here. Trade things is because they are tied to the trade profession, and if you find a trader that you have connected nodes from the city, you can sell these things to him for a fixed amount. And the coins you like, the more your profit is, the more experience in the trading you get. And if you have more trading, you can, from the exact NPC, let me show you the NPC. It's trader management. It's over here. From the NPC,
wood is the best in the world.
You can buy. Right, so you know what? I'm going to sell all, but because the nodes that the things I collected are tied, are not unlocked for me yet, I will get only 30% of the price. But I don't care, because it's the pure profit. Another thing would be if I buy one of these things she's selling. You can see a lot of things she's selling, and I can buy them. Obviously, the more expensive things will require more level up in the trading profession. And if I will buy them, I can then carry them into the other city. I can check if I invest energy. I can check what kind of profit will that make me. Then I will stuff my pockets with as many of these things as the trader is willing to sell me, and as I'm able to carry. And I can carry it on either by foot or by mount or by even carriage. You can build your own carriage, literally your own carriage, and you can put your horses in there, and into the wagon you will put all the trade stuff you just collected, and then you will just ride to the other city and make shit ton of money. But you have to invest money into the cart and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that is a trading profession. So that was the one thing, that was the trading. And there are like the other things you collect is the usual loot. It might be weapons, it might be armor, it might be like these things, ancient relic crystals that you will use to create a scroll that you will use for the summon a boss that you will defeat with your allies. And then there is these things, which is some sort of loot again that serves certain purpose. Like this, I can be, if I collect 200 of these, I will exchange them for money, for 100,000 silver coins. That's an NPC, so it will be like 800 silver coins for me now. To these things, and then obviously there are like crafting things that you use for the crafting, for the cooking, for the making of furniture, and you can craft a lot of things around here. Wow, hi. What the hell? Go away. That is creepy. Other than that, I like this location. Right.
Damn it, go away. I'm busy.
Where was the storage? I need a storage now. This is handy. You can just find the NPC you need on the map. And if you click the NPC you need, it will find the nearest, for example, storage keeper, and the will lead you to the NPC itself. You can either go there by foot or just use the auto-run button. This troll is happy, like most of the warehouse keepers are happy, even though this one could serve the purpose of giving nightmares to children. But yeah, it's a troll, so why not? The interesting thing, another interesting thing, I'm always say that everything is interesting. Stop that, let's just go with the statement. Everything is interesting in this game. But this is a troll, and I was already killing trolls. Sort of wild trolls who have been laying a siege to one of the sentry posts, and then you are encountering an imps or goblins or lizard men or catfish men or even orcs, and then you encounter the same race in the city. So it's like not all the creatures are essentially evil in this game. It's like that there are wild tribes of trolls who is terrorizing people and ambushing them, and then there are the settled ones, trolls like this one, who just making a living as a warehouse keeper. And there are dwarves in the mine that are evil, and then again you have a warehouse keeper in the city who is a dwarf. So the races are really diverse, and you meet a lot of goblins. From the very beginning, there are workers, that are storage keepers, that are traders, and then there is a wild tribe of goblin that serves purpose of being mob NPC that you are going to kill. I'm going to storage all my money in here, which decreased my weight, which is nice. I don't think I can deposit anything more because all of these things are just Rutum belt. I cannot sell this one, I don't know why. It gives me some sort of weight improvement, so I'm going to sell all of these helmets and rings I have, and this, and I'm going to put this thing in here and this belt. Cool. Yeah, stop clapping your hand. Well, now you have a slight insight of what the BlackDesert Online is about. Oh, this is my cat. This is my pet cat, actually. You can have several pets with you. I have only one because they are all cash shop, and they're sweet. The main pet usually will sit on your shoulder or mount a horse with you. You'll be sitting and the pet will be on the saddle with you as you will be riding away. And you just don't look out for him at all. You just give him food if he's hungry, and if he is not hungry, he will collect loot for you. Like every 4 seconds he will pick something from the ground, which is making your looting a bit easier. And if you have 3 pets, it's 3 times as fast. And if he's hungry, he will just follow you around and will be meowing and stuff. But you will never lose him. It's not like he can die if you don't feed him, so it's entirely up to you. It's a nice touch if you like are willing to make or buy cat food for him and then feed him that, or just leave him starving. You will still have your accessory companion, but he won't be collecting loot, so it's entirely up to you. Like everything in this game. Like the riding mounts is not necessary, but if you have mount that is leveled up and it's like some sort of high tier horse, then you will travel much faster. But then again, you have to park it in the city to be safe, to be sure that no monster will kill it, or some player killers can kill horses too. So yeah, everything has pros and cons in this game. There we go. I'm going to press F4, I guess. That is my guy. So let's decide what kind of hideous monstrosity I'm going to make out of him. I mean, he looks kind of cool, but there is just something unsettling about this. So what about the hair? No, this is not better. This is not better either. What about this? This is too... If I make it more curly. That helped only a little. Okay. The color is fine. I like the colors. We can curl his hair, literally. Make it shorter or longer, depending on your needs. No, this is too much. I like it more curly, like this. Just not too many. This is too much though, isn't it? Yeah, this is good. This is good. I like this. Okay, cool. But what about the types? Now, I'm going to apply that because I have these. Well, this resetted. Yeah, that resetted it. Never mind. There is not really any other shape that I want to be honest. But this is Carol's strength. Yeah. I like it like this. Maybe a little slower. Yeah, this is perfect. Cool. I'm going to apply this one. Cool. So that was the hair. Now the face. What happens if I go with the body? I'm just interested. Oh, I have this one tattoo for him. I used to have the dragon tattoo on my ninja, but sadly you can have the dragon. Oh, I can. Huh. I'm intrigued. No. 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 Okay. Let's go again. So yeah, the hairs are a little bit curlier now, but that's all the... Oh, I'm fine with the body. Yeah. I'm fine with the body and I'm fine with the hairs now. So I need to tweak his face a little. So skin is okay. Face type is Okay. I guess. Skin is okay. Let's go with that. Facial hair. Like, there's a lot of options. Like you have a default, which is sort of texture that's directly slump onto his skin. So I have this one. Could go with. I like this one. This one eventually could be an option. One of these two. He has two white eyes. And he looks pissed all the time. Okay, and then you go with the regular beard if you want to go with that. But yeah, wow, what the hell? Why is it so long? No. And you can go with the mustache. That wouldn't be a good idea, obviously. Sideburns. That's all I can go. Okay. Maybe if I go with a little more density, he'll look more ruffled. Yeah, let's make it a little more darker. Well, I'm torn if this one. I'm torn about if I go with this one or this one. It's both cool. Basically, both are the ones usable. I'm gonna stay with this one. Little less dense. Yeah, it's cool. So that's what would solve the facial art. I will end up with the exactly same characters, like with the slight tweaks up, I guess. Makeup. Alright, I don't know why would I need a makeup on a guy. So let's miss that. The eyes. There we go. So iris is cool. Pupil is cool and lens are cool as well. How about face shape? Oh, you can like literally make his eyes more narrow, so he won't be so. Well, that looked like if somebody was. This is better. I think it is. Okay, if I go with this, no, too much. Yeah. Now he doesn't look like so angry, only slightly. Cool. How about no? No, that's not it. I fucked it up. I reset this part. Cool. Oh god. What have I done to you, guy? No. Just go up, please. Wait, reset this part again. I still need this a little bit higher. It was working again. Oh, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to restart all of this. Yes. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I don't think I seem to see any button that would be restarting all of this again. And I obviously chose a wrong part of the town to stand around. View. Ah. So let's go with the eyes again. No, eyeline, face shape is this little more, a little bit higher, just a little bit. Okay. I think it's good. Maybe What's this do? It's like widens his eyes. Okay. Oh, it's better with that stupid skeleton. Yeah, this looks nice actually. I would need to Alright, now he looks a bit less angry, I guess, but yeah, I need to go with the brows though. Eyebrows. What if I remove them completely? No, this is ugly. Let's go with this first. These mounts and now these mounts. Yeah, these two will make him look a little less angry, even though you don't have to have that long. Seriously. What about these? No, it's ugly. There we go. I just wanted a different color, seriously. It's too much. Nice. I think it's fine. He doesn't seem like your neighborhood pissed up brawler again anymore. It's more like a chill guy now. Yep. Let's make a portrait, shall we? Take a portrait like this. And let's take a screenshot. Cool. Like if you take a portrait in here, like I just did right now, I'm going to save it. Then you will have this portrait if you are swapping characters. You will see exactly this what I just screenshotted. And there is the last thing I'm going to show you. This dude, this was my first creation. And this one, he looks a little less angry. They have a same pose right now. But yeah, it doesn't seem so pissed and so like dirty and stuff. It's just the same but better, right? So I'm going to take a photo, take A, which will be like this. And take another photo. Could be like this. Yeah. Now it's perfect. I'm going to register it in the gallery. The title will be Jaxir. Not simple. Maybe the Jaxir chill. Sure, why not? Going to save it. You must select the category beauty, unique, celebrity, ugly, other. I'm going with beauty because he's a handsome guy. There it is. Yes. Now I can apply this one. Yeah. Customization has been loaded. If I apply this one, yeah, he looks slightly different. It's mostly the brows. He simply is not that angry anymore. So that's it. And if I go to the user gallery in here, and I can see this one is a new one, and all the strikers the people have created. What the hell is this? But I'm going to go with the beauty. That's better. Somebody created avatar here. God, it looks like Godfist Lee Sin, the new skin. This one is cool. This one is cool. Yeah, like that one. What the hell? Let's try it. Alright, so he seems a bit more taller than my guy. But yeah. That's a cool one. Not my style though. So I'm going to back to my old guy. And this is the cool thing, because a lot of people, they want to share their creation. So you can just browse this and like find your perfect character. When you have it, you can customize it a bit more and use it and use all the character creation to create whatever the hell you want to. And you can search by categories and wow. 2 different eye colors, which can be done perfectly without a problem. But I like my guy. I like created it out of the scratch. So if you go with a default striker, and there are a lot of default strikers, especially if you go to the very end of the striker creation, this is the striker. This is the original one, and I don't really know what these guys did with him, because it looks like the striker and his default appearance. So they must have changed something, I don't know, maybe an eyebrow, maybe a length of the hair, maybe slightly different of the color of the skin, or the stupid things that you can do, like make him more wet as he was sweaty. But there you see a generic one, but there's someone made him to be a hideous creation, poor guy. But these started to be original creations. This one is cool, I like this one. Let's try it. Yeah. I like the hairs on this one. Huh, it's actually cool. But yeah. I'm going to go with my folder, and then there you can see all the characters I uploaded. Some of them are not really entirely mine, some of them are just edited profile of somebody else. But so that's sum it up for today. Thank you for watching. This was my playing of BlackDesert Online and my striker guy. So once again, thanks for watching, and see you in another of my videos.